wife's on. There it is! Oh my God! I just hit 100,000! I can't believe it! I can't believe it! Ah! 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 Wow. I started this channel in 2007 and posted hundreds and hundreds of videos. And the thing that really kicked off my channel was a couple of years ago, I posted this video about how UPS was messing up my deliveries. And that video went viral. It got, I don't know, 1.5 million views and started making me money, started getting me recommended. And then, you know, when you start to have videos that become successful, it inspires you to get out and make more, even though some of the most profitable ones I've done have been the most lazy, because sometimes the best content it comes naturally. So now that I got 100,000 subscribers, I'll be getting one of those cool silver play button plaques. I can't wait to get it. And something that people always ask is, how much money do you make on YouTube? Well, it's not a lot of money, but it is significant. You know, when I say significant, I've worked it out, and I basically make as much money as if I had a job working at, you know, Home Depot on a regular basis. But hey, that's something, you know? So like if you are making, I think I figured it out, it's like $12 or $13 an hour if I were working a regular job. So I don't really know how to do all the fancy screenshotting yet. So I'm not going to show you my computer screen except for like I'll just have to point the camera at it. But I'll show you some of my, or I'll talk about some of my analytics, my statistics. So I actually got one of the highest payouts that I think I've ever gotten in this last month. And it was because I actually have two channels. You know, I have this channel, and then I have Videobob's RV and Bus channel, which doesn't have that many subscribers, but I did this video about my Prevost tour bus. It was about an hour long. People watched it all the way through. They loved every second of it. And that means they watched all the commercials. And I know you hate the commercials, but YouTube puts those in, and that's how we get paid. And it just did really well. And I think I did about $4,800 this month. I was blown away. I've never gotten that much money from YouTube. So you get a check, or I get a direct deposit on the 21st of every month from Google AdSense. And that is the money. And then I also get a little bit of money from Amazon, from my affiliate linking. So, you know, when you see YouTubers say, hey, you know, click on this link and buy this thing, we get like a fraction of a penny. We get a tiny amount of money from that. But if you sell enough stuff, you get a couple of $100. I think I get $200 or $300 a month from that. And then I have some of my Patreons out there. Thank you so much. I love you people so much. And, you know, I have just a handful of Patreons that give me like $1. And, but if you get enough dollars, you know, it's not a lot of money, but it's like 50 or 60 bucks I think I get. But it's a tank of gas, hey. So, you know, I was looking at my channel analytics, and I realized that, you know, out of that 100,000 subscribers, really only I think about, you know, 18% of my viewers are subscribers, because I actually get a lot of views. But most of the people that are viewing my channel are guys my age, my demographic, and they're just not subscribing because they probably don't have a Google account. So I'm here to tell you that you really should have a Google account. And the reason is because so many things out there in our universe now are part of the Google universe. For instance, I just, you know, installed a new Nest thermostat. And that's part of the Google account. It's a Google Nest. I also have a remote control for my garage, also part of the Google Home Network. I put quick set smart locks on all my doors that I can operate with my phone, also part of Google Home. So once you have your Google, you know, you have your Gmail set up, you're part of the Google ecosystem, you're gonna find that things around your house, your refrigerator might be smart. Your coffee maker might be smart. Your light bulbs might be smart. This is going to continue, and it's only going to keep going. Now, a lot of people I know are afraid of that kind of technology. They're afraid that the world is spying on them, and maybe it is. But the bottom line is, this is what our world is. And if you want to be part of it, you're going to have a Google account. And I highly recommend having a YouTube premium account. I know they charge something like $10 a month or whatever, but if you watch YouTube as much as I do, we have cut out cable. We don't have cable, we don't have DirecTV anymore. All I pretty much watch is YouTube content. We watch Netflix, my wife watches Hulu, CBS, and I know all these little $10 a month things add up, but still, we're still paying less than half of what we were paying for DirecTV. We were paying, I don't know, $150 or more a month for this DirecTV and premium channels, and we're not spending that much. But with YouTube Premium, you get 0 commercials. But the crazy thing is me as a creator actually get paid more when a viewer who has YouTube Premium watches me. Doesn't make sense, but that's how it works. So I highly recommend that. Now, this month, I had over 511,000 views of my videos, which came up to 39.2 thousand watched hours, giving me 2,600 subscribers. And it says here I had an estimated revenue of 1871, but I don't know how they figure out I don't know how it works, because the estimated revenue and the money that I actually get is never the same. When I click on my monetization tabs and I look at how things are working, it's like it just doesn't make sense. So I go to my analytics and I can go to revenue here, and it shows that I have a playback based click per mile or whatever they call this, CPM 8.92. So I get $8.92 with an RPM of 370. I don't know what any of this stuff means. I just know that I can look and it'll show me day by day how much I made on a particular day. So for instance, I look at Monday, January 18th, last week, I did $108.23. This blows my mind, because here, the highest day in the last month, Monday, December 28th, $150.44. Wow. So you figure I have something like almost 20 million total views total, but that's over the course of how many years now? And so when you think about these other content creators out there that are my friends that have over 1 million views, you can kind of figure out. But subscribers don't make you money, and even views don't necessarily make you money. It's how long people watch and watching through the commercial. So if you're a fan of a content creator and you like their stuff, just leave the video on and go make a sandwich or something and let it play through the commercials, because that's how we get paid. But that happens through millions. We get like a fraction of a penny for each one of those, and through millions of views. So, out of 500,000 views in this last month with 39,000 hours, that equated to, almost $2,000. But the thing is, my other channel, that video I posted about the bus it did very well. And so between those, everything on the other channel and between that one video, it made almost $5,000. So like if I go look at my payout over the last 365 days, 6.2 million views, 562,000 watched hours, gave me $23,368.07. Bam! Pow! Paid! I'm in the lower middle class, baby. Yeah, come on. Hey now. Wow. And listen, it's not just free money. We creators, we put a lot of time and effort into this. There's many hours that goes into even the simplest video. You would be surprised. But hey, it's a job, you get paid, and it's worth it. I look at the lifetime payout on my channel since I've had it, since 2007, has been $45,000 with 20.6 million views, 1.5 million watch time hours. Now, when you think about that, you think about guys like Mr. Beast. He's doing more than that every day. Man. So anyway, thank you so much for, hooking a brother up, watching all these videos, watching this one right now. The great thing about being in the 100,000 club is that you start to get recommended more. You're kind of considered a big leaguer now. You know, people take you a little bit more seriously. It's easier to get participation, collaborations, and things like that once you have 100,000 subscribers. But there's so many content creators out there that are in the 100,000 club that even 1 million isn't that big a deal anymore. So I know that this is just the beginning. We're going to be doing a lot of great content. And, you know, whenever you like a video, when you subscribe, when you share it, when you comment on it, it helps the video. YouTube recognizes that it's getting interaction and it starts recommending it. And that's how videos go viral. And I hope that in the near future, we're going to be posting more and more stuff. And as I start to see better and better feedback, as videos start getting hundreds of thousands of views or millions of views, it will inspire us to put more time and effort into different projects. And of course, I do listen to your comments and suggestions. I try to do things. You know, one thing I will say is that I don't necessarily do things for the purpose of content of YouTube. We just happen to be doing cool things and then putting it on YouTube. There's a lot of content creators out there that they only do things for the purpose of the YouTube video, and we're kind of doing it the other way around. And maybe that's what I'm doing wrong. Maybe I don't have more viewers because of that. So I'm going to start working on that. But I'm reaching out to the other 80% of my viewers that aren't subscribed. Why do you want to be subscribed? Well, because, when you log into your YouTube, the people that you subscribe to will be in your list there. And if you like watching their videos, it'll pop up. And if you want to participate in the live streaming videos, you have to turn on your notifications. Now that's kind of annoying. Listen, I don't like the notifications either, but if it's somebody that you really, really like and you want to be part of the live stream, you have to turn on your notification, and then you'll get a little notification telling you that that person's live. Then you can hop on, and if you want to, you know, talk to me directly, ask me a question live, whatever, be a part of an event that we're doing, that's how you would do it. So just reaching out to the older, more stubborn guys that are like me, that are, you know, because most of my viewers out there are in their 40s, 50s years old. You know, they're guys that are into the same kind of stuff I am, obviously. And you may not realize the importance of doing the subscription. So now you know, because I've seen people ask me that question. Also, if you want to keep track of the stuff that I'm doing on a daily basis, and you're on Facebook, I have a fan page called Videobob Mosley. I'll put a direct link in the description below, but just go on to Facebook, put in Videobob, Videobob, Mosley, Mosley, and you will find my fan page, and I will post content on there daily and things that are going on. So as you know, I'm moving my shop to Las Vegas, and once I get set up in Las Vegas, we'll be doing a lot more public events. And hey, maybe you're a fan, you fly into Vegas for something, you want to meet me, we can make that happen. We're going to be working on maybe doing a weekly event of some kind, you know, maybe a car show or some kind of a thing, opening it up to the fans where we can meet. And I've had other people asking me for merchandise. Now, I don't know who was going to buy a mug or a shirt that's Bob's Prop Shop or Video Bob. I don't know. But I'll take your suggestions, and maybe I'll put together some merchandise in a store. But it's got to be something cool, man. I don't want to just, I don't want to just take money from my fans and people who appreciate me. You know what I mean? If you want to do something for me, just subscribe and watch the videos. That's the best thing you can do. And then there's also my Patreon, Videobob. Just go to Patreon, Videobob. I'll post a link below. I do want to start offering some special perks for my Patreon viewers, not only on-screen shout-outs, you know, with your name, also in-video shout-outs of who you are for the people who do the premium things, and then maybe we'll do some kind of a merchandise type of thing. But like I said, it's got to be something cool, you know. Tchotchkes, people give me tchotchkes, they go right in the dumpster. Nobody wants this shit. All right. I had planned a video that I'd already shot yesterday, and I'm just going to tag it onto this one. So sorry this video is so long. I've blathered on. But people keep asking for Rolls-Royce content. So this is a video that I shot yesterday. We were working on the Rolls-Royce. The problem is still not resolved, but you can take a look at this little video. Check it out. And thanks for watching. Thank you so much, guys. I really am touched. It means a lot to me that so many people from all around the world are interested in me and the things that I'm doing. Thank you. Yeah, put on your mask. I'm here at, I've been here before. I was here with the truck. Crank It Up Car Audio in North Richland Hills, suburb of Fort Worth. I used to live right behind this place. Matter of fact, do you guys still have my voice on the phone system? I think so. I've been a customer here since 1997. So they were actually another location across the street. I actually did their phone system. You'd call up here. So it would annoy me that I would call up here and then I would have to listen to myself, you know, giving me voice prompts. Hello, thank you for calling Crank It Up Car Audio. For directions, press 1. Anyway, so you guys keep begging me for more Rolls-Royce content because I haven't posted any Phantom content in a while. So I'm doing some upgrades on the Rolly. And I wanted remote start, but I wanted the ultimate remote start, right? Not just with the remote in your pocket, but to be able to do it through your cell phone. So we're installing this really cool kit. What's it called? A directed what? Let me see the little box. Is that the box it comes with? I'll throw this dude a little plug. So it's called the Directed Smart Start Pro. How much was this thing? I haven't been billed for it yet.
They're like $350.
All right, so listen, they're for expensive cars. And I think this is designed for not for Rolls-Royce, but for BMW specifically. Yeah, let me keep all that box and paperwork and stuff.
Yeah.
So the idea is sort of like using Cadillac's OnStar system, which, by the way, I just happened to be driving, you know, I bought my mom a Cadillac. If you haven't bought your mom a Cadillac, you're not pulling your weight. That's what Elvis would do. I bought my mom a Cadillac SRX, and it has the remote, and I can remote start her car. I can track her car and all those cool functions. And I was like, you know what? I want that stuff on my Rolls-Royce. Now, of course, that would be on a modern Rolls-Royce now, but this one's, what, 15 years old. It's a 2006. So with this new software, and it's not new, but with this new thing we're installing, I'll be able to track the car anywhere in the world. I'll be able to remote start it. Does it also remote, I guess, does it remote unlock or no?
Yeah, it's keyless entry to remote start.
So it does everything that the regular remote would do. GPS tracking. You have to pay a service fee of however much they charge a month, just like OnStar. The only difference with this, it's not like OnStar because there's no button where I can press to call. Whereas Rolls-Royce does have an SOS system that you can put in that works like through your cell phone or something. There's a button you can press. And I don't have that working. I don't know why I don't. But, you know, I do have my cell phone integrated into the car. One of the other things we're trying to put in here, and, you know, it's a company called NavTool. NavTool makes this intermediary interface that you can plug in between the radio and then plug your phone in a way that it would simulate Apple CarPlay. So what it's doing is it's bypassing the video output of the iDrive to the screen and then letting you, then it's putting in an Apple CarPlay system where Apple CarPlay then pops up on your screen, and now you're inputting from your phone, and then you also have additional video inputs and outputs to the screens, you know, because there's rear screens in the back seats, and those are hooked up to a DVD player and also through the main system. So the way it works is there is a television system in here, but it's the old school TV, antenna TV, analog, VHF, UHF television, which of course no longer really works anymore because now we're on a digital broadcasting system. So you just get fuzzy static and maybe a low power station that might still be an analog. But that was designed so that you could watch television while you were in the car. And then there's a secondary battery system in the trunk where if, let's say you had a chauffeur, you went to dinner, the chauffeur could sit in the car with the engine off on the secondary battery system with the fan still blowing, but not air conditioning or heat, but just a fan, and then the radio on and the television, and that would go on for a couple of hours. So you could go have dinner and he could hang out in the car, watch TV or whatever. So it takes advantage of that system and allows you to input through your phone. The problem is that we're gonna be following up on this because they're just not really good with their customer service. They put up a video called Rolls-Royce Phantom installation, and then of course they use a BMW for the car because they didn't have a Rolls-Royce. And then when we called them, they said, oh, that video doesn't go to that thing. And I go, but it says on the video on your website, Rolls-Royce installation. So we have these two boxes of wires and parts
they can't seem to provide us with any instructions. So we're gonna try to follow up on this, and this is either gonna be a bust or something. But I gotta be honest, I've seen a lot of bad reviews on these guys. They don't seem to follow up very well. I mean, these guys run a professional installation shop, and they can't seem to get a hold of these guys to get proper instructions. Didn't come with any instructions. The video instruction that it's supposed to be doesn't go to the car that they say it does. So we're gonna abort the mission for the nav tool system right now, but we do have the remote start thing working, and that's really cool. And we can demonstrate it by the original remote. All we have to do is, this is the factory Rolls-Royce remote, and when you hit lock on it, which is you hit the RR, you'll see the odometer go down. You're only supposed to do it once. Well, maybe that's disabled. You must have hit it in the glove box. Okay, you hit this 3 times. Do you have to do it slowly, or do you do it quickly?
It's like a second.
So you got to do like, okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh, there it goes. How many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll Center? Now, you notice how long it took to start? We're about to replace both fuel pumps, which we've already done. I made the silly mistake of buying some rebuilt fuel pumps off of eBay. Wait a minute, I gotta unlock this thing. Actually, I don't. I'm gonna just reach in there. So that kind of pissed it off because the doors were locked. Let me open it, there we go. So I bought these fuel pumps on eBay, had Cole put them in. So what you get for being cheap, man. Because if I took this thing to Rolls-Royce and I said, please replace the fuel pumps in this thing, it would cost as much as a Kia. So I think these fuel pumps were $200 a piece. I'm an idiot. Well, sure, we'll sell you some Rolls-Royce fuel pumps for $200 a piece. Oh yeah, they're good. We got them. And we noticed they had been cleaned and they spray painted them. All right, that's your first clue right there. I'm like, I don't know, man, that's just what they do. So we put them on there. It's not holding fuel pressure. Sometimes it takes 10 seconds for the thing to start. So I'm gonna take it over to my buddy Jordan, which you saw in some of my other Rolls-Royce videos. He helped us with the computer programming of the height adjustment when we installed the new air springs on the car. And he's gonna do a thorough computer check on the car. We're gonna see where we're having our fuel issues. Because we've already done it's got 12 spark plugs. We've done the 12 spark plugs, 12 Bosch coil packs on the car already. Then we did air cleaners, PCV valves. We went through, we did a whole bunch of stuff on the car. So it's at it's almost to 70,000 miles now. So we're gonna do these fuel pumps and a couple other maintenance items, do a fluids change and everything. And I'm trying to get it ready to take to Las Vegas. And I don't want to take it out there until I get all my homies to hook me up and do this stuff, because I don't really have anybody to do this stuff in Vegas for me yet. I know there's a Rolls-Royce dealer called Tobin out there. I haven't talked to them yet. But if I take it to a Rolls-Royce dealer, they're going to be charging me like $250 an hour. And it's just too much money. I got my own crew and we can do our own stuff. And that's really how we've been able to do what we've done with the car, because I bought the car as a salvage for only like 60 grand. And there was really nothing wrong with the car. It was just because it was paid out because it was a theft recovery and it sat in a yard for like a year. So I've replaced all the tires and the wheels. We did the shocks, we've done the bushings, we've done, all the brake rotors are new, all the pads are new. What else do we do? Sometimes I get confused between this car and the other Phantom that I had, the one that I had last year. We redid the headlights, new HIDs, new LED bulbs. These little chrome trims, these don't come with a Phantom. These are special done. Those are custom. Placed the hood ornament, placed the little license plate carrier. Redid all of these wheels. Remember, I had the black ones on there for a while, but these are the factory wheels. Had them took off, blasted, powder coated silver, replaced all the little chromey bits, put in new center caps, bezels, new tires. The tires are $1,000 a pop because they're run flat, self-sealing, and foam filled. They are factory Rolls-Royce Goodyear tires. $4,000 worth of tires. I'm trying to think what else we've done to the car. I had to replace this little marker. That was $250. Stupid. It was stupid. That's what it was. It was stupid. Anyway, So this thing, we had this all ripped apart, and I wish I'd have got some video of that. I'm sorry I didn't. We were standing here putting it back together, and I was like, "Jeez, we should have been recording this." Probably by the time you see this video, we just hit 100,000 subscribers, either today or tomorrow, or maybe it's already happened. So I'm like right there. So if you haven't already subscribed, please do that now. The channel's gonna really be taking off soon. I don't know what else we could talk about with the car. We're about to pull the big Ford Excursion in, and then he's putting a remote start on this thing. I'll go back and I'll do a more thorough video of how the app-enabled remote start works, because I'm gonna have to have another camera so I can use my phone to do it. And we'll kind of show how that works. And then I'm gonna see if I can't get a hold of these nav tool people and see if they will help me with this project, because I'd like to do a detailed video on the installation of this thing since one doesn't exist. You know, one of the main things that separates an older Rolls-Royce from one of the newer ones is really just the interface on the interior, on the screen. Because basically, 2009, they went to a wider screen and a better interface. They went to a higher resolution display. And it really wasn't until, I want to say, was it 2018, I think, that they went to a completely new and modern dash system. For the longest time, they used just this plain old iDrive BMW kit. Now, in my last Rolls-Royce, I did have an interface that replaced the 6 CD changer with a module that would allow you to plug in your iPhone and stream audio through it, which really was fine, because you could still use the screen of your iPhone for mapping and things for GPS. But with Apple CarPlay, that will be put up onto the bigger screen, which is just a little bit more elegant. And I gotta say, the Apple CarPlay is probably the biggest innovation in car electronics as far as I'm concerned. For car manufacturers, just listen to me. You don't need CD players, you really don't need anything. All you need is Apple Android interface from here on out. That's as far, and an FM radio, just in case that doesn't work. Because quite frankly, I have that in my truck, and I travel back and forth to Vegas, 2-day drive each way. And I just have my phone plugged in and I listen to Sirius XM via the app. I listen to audiobooks, I use the mapping, and it all works flawlessly. I can talk on the phone, you know, it auto mutes when a phone call comes in. It really is the greatest thing. It is the greatest thing I've seen innovation as far as car audio, in my opinion, that's come along. And I want that in this car. Here I am driving this fancy Rolls-Royce car, and the average Prius has more technology. So just trying to bring this thing up into the future and bring you along with it. Hey, just a quick update on the Rolls-Royce. People just can't get enough of this car, and I can't either. It's my daily driver. We're about to hit 70,000 miles on it. I got like 67,000, I think. I drive this thing every day, and I love it to death. And thinking about doing a wrap on top. I don't know. I know I'm going to get so much shit for it, but I'm thinking about doing just the bonnet, the roof, and the trunk in black, just like I did my last Rolls-Royce. My other Phantom that I had was painted silver. This is a little slightly darker silver. I think it's called platinum. And it's either platinum or titanium or something like that. I forget. But it's a darker than regular silver. And I was considering putting this a black diamond glitter type black on it, because think about this, in Las Vegas they bought the LA Raiders, and the Raiders are the team of Vegas now. And what are their colors? Silver and black. I would have a Raiders colored silver and black Phantom. I'm not even a big fan of the Raiders, but I just think that would be a cool thing to have, and just in Vegas. I don't know, put the big Raiders logo right on the door. No, I'm not gonna do that. It'd be like, oh, what's up, man? Look, it'd be like a gang sign. All right, man. Hey, thanks for tuning in. This is the Rolls-Royce Phantom. Much more videos to come on this car, and we're gonna continue building the DeLorean time machine and all the other projects we're working on. So, hey, thanks to all my subscribers that helped get me to 100,000. Took a long time, but it was worth the wait. And I'm gonna go for a ride. Maybe go catch a cheeseburger. Catch you guys later. There it is! Oh my God! I just hit 100,000! I can't believe it! I can't believe it! Ah! 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 Ah!
I've been waiting for that for so long. Oh my God. Like 15 years I've had this channel and it finally happened. 100,000 subscribers. You like me. You